Have you ever replayed a conversation 100 times? Thought about every possible future? Analyzed every decision until doing nothing felt safer than moving? Overthinking doesn't look dangerous. It looks responsible. It looks intelligent. It feels like preparation. But most of the time, it's fear wearing the mask of wisdom. The ancient Stoics understood something most people still struggle to learn. You cannot think your way into peace. You act your way into peace. And the more desperately you try to control life with your mind, the more life slips away. Today, we'll explore 7 Stoic rules to stop overthinking. Not motivational slogans, not empty positivity, but practical mental principles used for centuries to regain clarity, build inner calm, and reclaim your life from endless mental noise. Take your time. Listen closely. One of these rules may change the way you think forever. Rule 1. Separate what you control from what you don't. The Stoics believed nearly all human suffering begins with one mistake: trying to control things that were never ours, other people's opinions, outcomes, timing, the future, reputation, chance. Overthinkers live in the illusion that enough thought can eliminate uncertainty. But uncertainty is not a problem. It's reality. Imagine standing in the ocean trying to hold back the tide. That's what overthinking is. Exhausting effort against forces larger than yourself. The Stoics taught, ask only one question. What is within my control right now? Your effort? Yes. Your choices? Yes. Your attitude? Yes. Everything else? Release it. Because peace begins where control ends. When your mind starts racing, pause and ask, what exactly am I trying to control? Most thoughts disappear immediately. Rule 2. Stop treating thoughts like facts. One of the greatest traps of the mind. Believing every thought deserves attention. A thought appears, and instantly you believe it. What if I fail? What if they judge me? What if this goes wrong? The Stoics saw thoughts differently. Thoughts are not commands. They are not predictions. They are suggestions. Your mind generates possibilities constantly. Most of them are useless. Some are irrational. Many never happen. But overthinking gives them authority. Instead, observe thoughts. Question them. Challenge them. Ask, is this true? Do I know this? Am I predicting or observing? Most anxiety collapses under examination. You do not need to obey every thought. You only need to choose which thoughts deserve your energy. Rule 3. Action ends. Endless analysis. Overthinking feeds on delay. The longer you wait, the louder your mind becomes. The Stoics understood something powerful. Action creates clarity. Thinking rarely creates clarity. Think about your own life. How many times did the answer appear? Only after you started. Not before. After. Movement reveals what reflection cannot. You don't solve fear by analyzing. You solve fear by entering. One call, one workout, one conversation, one step, that's all. The Stoics never demanded certainty, only courage. Because confidence isn't built before action. Confidence is built because of action. Rule 4. Accept that discomfort is part of living. Overthinking often comes from one hidden belief. If I think enough, I can avoid discomfort. But life doesn't work that way. No amount of thinking guarantees safety. The Stoics practiced accepting discomfort, not because they enjoyed suffering, but because they understood resistance creates more pain. Difficult conversations, risk, failure, embarrassment, loss. These are not signs something is wrong. They are signs you're alive. Most mental exhaustion comes from negotiating with reality. What if this hurts? It might. What if I fail? You might. And yet, you move anyway. Freedom appears when discomfort stops being your enemy. Rule 5. Return to the present moment. Overthinking exists almost entirely in imaginary time. Past, future, regret, prediction, very rarely now. The Stoics believed the present is all you truly possess. Not tomorrow, not next year, this breath, this hour, this decision. Ask yourself, what problem exists right now? Not later, right now. Often the answer is none, only imagined scenarios. Train your attention. Notice the room, notice your body, notice the task. Return. Again and again. Peace is rarely found in solving the future. It's found in returning to the present. Rule 6. Stop seeking perfect decisions. Many overthinkers don't fear making mistakes. They fear being responsible for mistakes. So they delay. Research more. Think more. Wait longer. The Stoics warned against perfection. No decision comes with certainty. Every path includes unknowns. The goal isn't perfect choices. The goal is wise choices, then adaptation. If you choose wrong, adjust, learn, move. You are stronger than your mistakes. Most successful people aren't people who always chose correctly. They are people who stopped demanding guarantees. Decide, commit, adapt, repeat. That is strength. Rule 7. Remember, you will not be here forever. This final Stoic rule changes everything. The Stoics reflected often on mortality, not to become sad, but to become awake. One day, this moment ends. One day, your worries disappear. One day, your unfinished thoughts stop. So ask yourself, will this matter? Will I care? Will this fear deserve this much life? Overthinking steals the one thing you cannot recover: time. And time is life. Do not spend your days rehearsing existence. Live it, speak, create, try, fail, laugh, begin. Your life is happening now, not after certainty arrives. Outro, final voiceover. Overthinking promises protection, but often it delivers paralysis. The Stoics remind us, you don't need complete certainty. You need presence. You don't need perfect control. You need deliberate action. And you don't need to eliminate every difficult thought. Only stop building your life around them. So remember these 7 rules. 1. Control what you can. 2. Question your thoughts. 3. Take action. 4. Accept discomfort. 5. Return to the present. 6. Choose progress over perfection. 7. Remember, life is finite. Your mind can be a powerful servant, but it should never become your prison. And maybe, the next time your thoughts start racing, you'll remember, not every thought deserves your attention.